Hello, friends. Today we are doing just a short, very tiny grocery haul. I was really shocked today at how much I spent and how very little I came home with. The prices are horrific right now, not to mention empty shelves. There's shortages on so many things that you would not even think should be in short supply. One thing I noticed at my local Winn Dixie store here in Central Florida is they have greatly shrunk their candy aisle. There is not hardly any kind of chocolate candy on the shelves. There is a little bit of hard candy. I did hear that there may be a shortage on some candies for Halloween this year. So if you are in an area where you have kiddos that go trick or treating, you may want to stock up on candy now and make sure that you have your supply on hand that you need, because there's definitely a shortage out there. The next shortage that I was really surprised about was the coffee aisle. Y'all, if you haven't been down the coffee aisle in your local grocery store in the last couple weeks, I can tell you that at my store, they had holes everywhere in the shelves. The coffee aisle was so picked over. The prices are outrageous. Can you imagine paying $21.98 for a little tiny can of Dunkin' Donut coffee? That's what the coffee cost at my local Winn Dixie store this morning. So I'm really glad that there are other brands of coffee that I drink besides that brand, because it was expensive. I did finally find some coffee creamer. They've been out of the powdered creamer for a while, and I was having to go to several stores trying to find powdered coffee creamer. And let's see, there was a few other shortages. I did manage to get some romaine lettuce from Mr. Bubba, because that's his favorite dinner. And I got some of the last packages of that they had, so I hope that it doesn't mold or go bad before he eats it. I have had that issue before with romaine lettuce from some of the other grocery stores. So I hope this stays nice and fresh for him. And I'm just in shock over how little I walked home with for the amount of money that I spent. So let's get into the kitchen and I will show you my tiny grocery haul. Okay, here is what I got at the grocery store. As you can see, it's not a lot, folks. This is it. So I got a pack of hamburger buns. I can do some sandwiches out of that. I have some sloppy joes and some barbecue pork loin canned up in my pantry, so I think I'm going to do some sandwiches with that. I did splurge and I got a box of the cherry Pop-Tarts. When I went to the store, I was really hungry and hadn't eaten since the day before, and it was well after 1 o'clock this afternoon when I was at the store. So I did pick up a box of those and had a snack on the way home. I got a can of the Spam with bacon. I decided I wanted to do some Spam and eggs tomorrow when I come home from church for my breakfast. I got 2 boxes of stovetop. I got a box for turkey because there's a recipe that I want to make with you all for later this week. So I got a box of that, and I wanted to get a box of the chicken, but all they had it for the chicken stuffing mix was the low sodium, so I ended up getting the savory herb stuffing, which is just as good as the chicken one. And here is the coffee creamer I ended up getting. I got the SC Grocer brand because they didn't have much coffee creamer to pick from, and this was the cheapest one that they had. I did get 3 packs of Coke Zero. I know I probably should mostly be drinking water, and I am drinking a lot more water these days, but I do like to have my Coke Zero with me when I'm working, and I usually get the kind in the bottles with the lids so I don't have to worry about my drinks getting spilled when I'm at work. And I was very low on coffee, so I got the SC Grocer Classic Roast. This kind actually is not too bad. I love my coffee, and this kind is drinkable, and it was definitely the least expensive coffee that they had. This was $7.99, and the next cheapest kind was, I believe, Maxwell House, and it was almost $12 for a smaller size can than this. I did get a box of instant mashed potatoes. I actually prefer using the instant. When you cook for just yourself, this makes for a very fast meal. And surprisingly, when I went to get this box, I thought they had a lot of instant potatoes on the shelf, but when I went to pick this box up, it actually fell over on the shelf, and there was nothing behind it. All of the boxes of potatoes on the shelf had been fronted, and they only had 3 of these size boxes left on the shelf, and that was all they had. And finally, I have Mr. Bubba's romaine. This cost me $3.99 for each pack. He does have one left in the refrigerator, so this will be an entire week of food for him. But even the price of the romaine has went up. I used to pay $2.99 a sack for it, and now at my local Winn Dixie, it was, I think it was two for $7. I'll have to check my receipt to make sure. But it's almost doubled in price since I started buying romaine lettuce for him. So this was my little grocery haul for the week. Now, hold on to your hats, folks, because this little tiny grocery haul cost me $51.98 for just this little bit of food. So yes, things are getting tough out there, and just stock up what you can, when you can, and where you can. Well, guys, I warned you that that was a very tiny grocery haul, and I am still kind of in sticker shock over the price of everything. So that was my grocery haul for the week. The rest of the week, I'm going to mostly be eating out of my prepper pantry and using stuff out of my working pantry. So all I can tell you again is to stock up, because I don't think prices of things are going down anytime soon. I look for prices to keep skyrocketing. And by all means, if you need help, please reach out to your local churches, find your local food pantries. I know food pantries in general are struggling a bit to get food out to those who need it. Their supply is dwindling at a faster rate than they can afford to replenish it, but please reach out to your local food pantries, reach out to your local churches. They are there to help. And if you are a senior, you can reach out to your local senior service centers, and they can point you in the right direction for food. And if that all fails, reach out to your neighbors. But in most cases, your neighbors will be more than happy to help you out if you aren't in desperate need of food. So please reach out, help someone if you're able to help someone, and stack it to the rafters when you can, because it's getting real when Hershey says that they are going to be short on Halloween candy and possibly Christmas candy. You know it's getting real out there. So that's it for my grocery haul for the week. And I have some recipes planned coming up using the stuffing mix that I got and some other things out of my pantry. I am trying a new camera angle for my videos for this week, so please let me know in the comments below if you like it and if the videos are showing up better on your computers and TV. So just let me know down below, and just keep on stacking. Alright, y'all, have a blessed day, and I will see you all on the next video.